Good day, everyone. I'm Oriel Niniipan and I'll be your teacher for today. So, are you ready for a new lesson? If your answer is yes, then fasten your seatbelt where I will take you to the amazing world of music.
Our lesson for today is all about the musical instruments. Specialists have devised a method of classifying instruments that is based solely on the way their sound is generated. They named the method after its inventors, Kurt Sax and Erich von Hornfustel, and called it Hornfustel-Sax system. There are four basic categories of musical instruments. First, we have the aerophones, followed by the chordophones, ediphones, and lastly, the membranophones. Aerophones. Aerophones produce sound by using air as the primary vibrating means, without the use of strings or membranes, and without the vibration of the instrument itself adding considerably to the sound. Examples of aerophones. Flute is an aerophone or reedless wind instrument that produces its sound from the flow of air across the flute. Another example is bagpipe. Bagpipe is an aerophone. It has a bag and several pipes. It is made of wood and animal skin. Next up, we have the chordophones. Chordophones are instruments that produce sound from the vibrating string stretched between two points. The string may be set in motion by bowing, plucking, or striking. Examples of chordophones. Violin is a chordophone. It has a high, brilliant sound and one of the most popular instruments in the string family. Another example is ukulele. A ukulele is a chordophone. It has high 4 strings and is made of wood. It has the shape of a little guitar. And now let's proceed to ediphones. Ediphones produce sound from the substance of the instrument itself. They may be struck, blown, shaken, scraped, or rubbed. Examples of ediphones. Bells are ediphones. They are made of brass and have an oval shape. Another example is a gong. A gong is an ediphone. It has a big plate and is made of brass. And now let's proceed to the membranophones. Membranophones are drum-type instruments that are sounded from tightly stretched membranes. These instruments can be struck, plucked, rubbed, or even sung in tune. Example, the Indian tabla and bahaya. Another example is the Korean shango. Korean shango is the most widely used traditional music of Korea. So in Korea, the Korean shango is really popular. The four family groups of musical instruments. First, we have the string family, followed by the woodwind, the brass, and lastly, the percussion. Next, we have the string family. The string family includes two types of instruments, those that bow and those that are plucked. The bowed string instruments has four members. First, we have the violin, the viola, the violin cello, and lastly, the double bass. The bowed string instruments are often called the heart of the orchestra because of their versatility and importance. And now let's proceed to the woodwind. The tone of the woodwind instruments is produced by a column of air vibrating within a pipe that has little holes along its length. Example, the flute, piccolo, English horn, clarinet, bassoon, and the contrabassoon. Presenting the woodwind family. And now let's proceed to the brass instruments. The brasses are made out of metal with either a cup or a funnel-shaped mouthpiece. Examples are trumpet, the French horn, the trombone, and the tuba. Other brass instruments are used in concert and brass band as well as the marching bands. And now let's proceed to the percussion instruments. The percussion section of the orchestra is sometimes referred to as the battery. Its members accentuate the rhythm, generate excitement at the climaxes, and inject splash of color to the sound of the orchestra. There are two categories of percussion instruments. We have the definite pitch and indefinite pitch. Definite pitch. Definite pitch is composed of the xylophone, the glockenspiel, the marimba, vibraphone, and those that produce a single sound in the realm between music and noise. Lastly, we have the indefinite pitch. The indefinite pitch is composed of the snare drum, the bass drum, tambourine, castanets, cymbals, and the triangle. Presenting the percussion family. And that ends our lesson for today about the different types of musical instruments. I hope you have learned a lot of things from me. Once again, this is Mariel Niniipan saying, you cannot always have happiness, but you can always give happiness. Have a good day everyone, and I'm now signing out.